even if it's somebody I don't like, right? I wouldn't wish this type of on my worst enemy. But Hasan here,
I'm about to say, but Hasan most definitely would.
seems to have no problem, bro. Like, he's legitimately evil.
Of course he doesn't. Again, like, yo, Ethan, Unmiss Ela, again, getting false CPS calls, like getting their children potentially taken away. Where does it look like that's coming from? Odds break down. Probably the snark, in specific leftovers, right? Okay, Hasan, the same, and soy dubs too, the way Hasan, bro. Yo, shout out the snarks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the only place that protects people from harassment, bro. Shout out leftovers. Like, dude, you didn't think he would do this? Seriously?
This is like insane. Like, honestly, what happened to empathy? He clearly learned like nothing from iDubbbz. Yeah, pure is.
What did I just say? What did I just say? You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, some more mixy, messy works, tings, jaunts happening out in the EHDI plus cinematic universe. And in specific, we know it's going to be Hasan. Yes, of course. Hasan is apparently out saying outlandish things again. The rhetoric crazy as always. Apparently, he is back once more talking about Burntpeanut. Apparently, he's... Yeah, this is crazy. Not really, actually, because the whataboutism about Israel, getting into it. Yeah, apparently he's calling a Burntpeanut like an Israeli agent. I don't even know, bro. I guess he's trying to say he's part of Mossad or something. I don't know what's going on, bro. But of course, the rhetoric coming off of this John with Hasan, we've seen before with, you know what I'm saying, his audience and G-Boys talking about Burntpeanut and how that rhetoric was. So yeah, am I surprised to see this? Absolutely not. Not at all. I'm not gonna hold you. So yeah, we definitely got to deal with that whole fallout and just mixy messy Johns happening. And then apparently there's some more Johns like going on, or like more clips and stuff coming out of Hasan going over to Canada over at UBC when he went on, like, you know what I'm saying, that I guess you could say like event stage show. I don't know, he was talking, bro, just straight capping, but he was talking about how like he tries to like weed out the bad faith actors, and like how he was talking about how lying is OP and everybody lies, but he tries to go after the heads that lie, bro. Pathological liar, Parker. You, sir, are a pathological liar, too. It's like, what are we talking about? So, yeah, the hypocrisy was mean and blatant there. But, yeah, whole lots of Jones, mixing messy in the Daily Slop today. So, we ain't wasting no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan has to say this time. Goals. The Daily Slop means one of our glorious Slop Kings. You better shut up, love. Wetbag ass. I already know gangster. We got Hasan is trying to cancel the Burntpeanut now. Of course he is. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops. Down in the description, and first link, share to love it, of course. And we must get into it. Stop playing, man. The Daily Slops makes me messy as always. Let's get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so burnt. Even this peanut subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is now accusing streamer Burntpeanut of being an agent of Israel, all because he made some dog shocking jokes. You cannot make this shit up. After the backlash, he's trying to backtrack saying it's a joke while literally doing this to everybody else 100% seriously. He's now talking about somebody named Chibi Reviews and is kicking him at his lowest, making
Oh man, I seen Pope Diorio talk about this John. Whew, heard about that fool liking this John.
fun of him for almost ending his life after his wife cheated on him. Massive updates to Hasan's interview at UBC University in Canada. He has been confronted for his provocative language in the most softball way possible. He downplays it and then jokes about him saying America deserved 9/11. The audience is filled with complete NPC Hasan fans applauding his every word, ignoring his explicit terrorist support. He pulls out every woke card, acting like he cares about trans people and using them for quick points. He unironically talks about being a good person and how much he hates capital owners. Oh, we know.
Yeah, kill those motherfuckers.
He scoffs at the idea of being called a terrorist supporter and claims that he's simply trying to stop people from being divided. Of course, Hasan, the great uniter.
Lying is OP.
Subscribe or you'll
Lying is OP.
become an agent of Israel just
Nah, I ain't really feeling that. But for Kaya, you know, to the bed, to the TV.
like Kaya. You're totally shocked.
Blaze. You know who else was doing that?
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. Clips never live down. Ooh, Jellywig, place. And that sure won't be crass. Now take it away. Jellywig.
Now let's begin. Right, so Hasan.
No Jellywig. Frauded. Absolutely frauded. Now this truly is crass.
He's back and is accusing everybody and their mom of being somehow an agent of Israel, even when they're completely unrelated. This time, he's accusing streamer Burntpeanut of somehow
course.
being Israel's #1 streamer. So quick recap, basically Peanut, who's like a gaming streamer, made a bunch of
Yeah, now you popping the fuck off playing art.
dog-shocking jokes about Hasan because that was just sort of a thing to poke fun at or whatever, as everybody does.
Shot my dog, I can't stand it.
And that triggered him into the stratosphere, and he's been crashing out at it ever since.
I have just recently learned of a great dog training method. Shock them into so much pain until they don't move.
You know, so they can sit there for hours and hours and hours on end.
Street, that was just a mobile vibrator.
Rumor on the street, his dog's dead now for some reason, and I have not heard any explanation. Actually, you know what's crazy is Hasan lended me his dog collar, and I strap it around my testicles while I do it for some extra. Now let's ride.
Right, so if you missed the previous episodes, Peanut also recently made another joke where he was just speaking positively of America and making fun of some random guy on his stream, and Hasan obviously lost his mind.
USA is a joke, buddy. We got a flying
The flying Doritos, that shit had me crying, bro.
black Dorito worth more than the entire GDP of your country that could flatten your shit before you blink.
So naturally, Hasan is doing what he does best in accusing him of being like an agent of Mossad.
I just know you're fucking with me. All right, pal. Even if you did have internet, there's
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel. Israel's
That would about him about Israel is crazy, huh, son?
finest. I saw one of his fucking takes. I saw one of his takes about like America #1, and it was awesome.
we've got homeless people on the streets of LA living in tents with a newer iPhone than your president. USA, USA, back to back with what you did!
Fucking
Like, bro, and this is the same thing I was saying literally yesterday in the Daily Slots when we first seen this, Joe. Bro, he is a fucking floating peanut. This shit is memes. There's no way you're taking this shit serious, bro. Again, this is fucking the burnt peanut, bro, who is fucking around, bro, with the heads. What does he call it? The bungulator, bro. They're fucking around in Ark, bro. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Well, first off, getting the goop in Ark. And second to that, like, you know what I'm saying, just fucking around. Like, dude, he's not a political commentator, bro. He's not giving, like, extremely insightful or introspective political commentary. Hasan, you know, the shit you don't do either.
awesome. Hell yeah, baby. Spiritually Dr. Kid Inspect? No, this is the new version.
Spiritually Dr. Kid Inspect. So, like, bro, that shit is... See, this is what I be fucking talking about with these G-boys. What the fuck? Like, bro, Dr. Kid Inspect? Nigga, how the fuck is Burnt Peanut anywhere near Dr. Diddy Spec? Like, let's really start adding it up. Like, bro, oh my god, that's bro. Defamation, slander, misinformation being spread, definitely misconstruing all the fucking arguments.
And that's what I'm saying. This is like the patch notes version where Israel did its very best to be like, let's get Dr. Disrespect, but without the kid diddling. That's what it is. You entertain yourself. Your coworkers entertain themselves with Burnt Peanut, the most coworker entertaining content creator out there.
Right, oh my god, yes, because no, forget Burnt Peanut, forget all the other streamers. We should be entertained by our Godzaddy King, Mr. Piker. Oh, his rhetoric, so insightful, so introspective. Everyone should be generally and colloquially having his politics. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Oh my god, like, yes, you want every nigga to be on your dick. You want the girly pops, the gays, the admiring looks maxers, everyone to be oogling and drooling over your fucking chest there. Like, bro, this is all this shit, like, this shit every day. Like,
Designed in an Israeli laboratory. Let's get
yeah,
to
it was all because of Israel.
another spiritually Israeli VTuber Chibi reviews.
Right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Burnt Peanut is now a streamer who was designed in an Israeli laboratory, according to Hasan Piker.
He's played by Mossad.
He's actually the #1 streamer from Israel, actually. I mean, what can I say? This guy has got to be the most insufferable piece of shit. Basically, his logic is, anybody I don't like, anybody who makes a dog-shocking joke about me, they are...
I just don't even understand. Like, where the fuck do you get the, like, where is the Dr. Diddy Spec comparisons coming from? Like, please explain that shit to me. Like, where is that coming from?
somehow an agent of Israel. In fact, another reminder, he blamed him shocking his own dog using his fucking chubby thing.
On Israel, let me guess. I think that was reason 5.
On Israel and
Was it 5?
far-right conspiracy.
Hold on. I think it was 5. Wait. Ooh! Number 5. It's far-right Israel propaganda. On the fucking money. Hilarious.
Right? It is basically like the perfect scapegoat because things are very heated in online communities regarding that whole political situation, and Hassan sort of
Rorschach.
weaponizes it, brings unrelated situations into it in order to get free
Revealing his priors. Again, revealing his priors, and on top of that, won't admit that there's not a singular obvious meaning because purity testing.
points and just slander all of his opponents, who are not even opponents, by the way. This is just a guy fucking gaming and making jokes. By the way,
Exactly.
what is his proof that Burntpeanut is somehow working for Israel? Nothing.
Literally 0. What is this proof that he has any relation to like fucking Dr. Diddy Spec, bruh? Like to show that like there's a comparison to be made? 0. It's like, dude, this shit is all buzzwordism, all fucking slander. It's hilarious. And didn't this motherfucker just come off of saying, bro, we need to condemn those liars, those bad faith actors online? And aren't we about to get back to that again? Because that was the shit he was saying at USBC in fucking Canada.
He literally made it up. Remember his motto? Lying is OP.
Lying is OP, as I say all the time.
Hassan just loves using that age-old trick, right? Just lie, you know? Because who is actually going to fact-check you in your cult audience? Literally.
No one.
Nobody, right? And I just gotta say, this is the equivalent of Hassan smearing him with the worst thing ever. Because being called like an Israel dick rider is probably worse than being called a PDF file. Because
I'm gonna go with, 2 wrongs, there is no right. I'm gonna just go with both are bad.
everybody's so polarized regarding this topic.
Because no, this is you know what, the way Pegasus is like framing this is exactly what I talk about with the political Rorschach. But even sidebarring that, this is what we talk about when I say politics is absolutely fucking ruining your mind. Like, dude, if someone like and this is what I'm saying, like if you're a fucking like, bro, if you're sitting here saying, bro, I'm a starch supporter of fucking Big Netanyahu or some shit, like, yeah, bro, your ass deserves to get condemned, right? Like, yeah, I totally understand that. But nigga, if you are getting called a PDF, bro, I'm like, oh my god, like this is like, it's all bad. Yeah.
That they just want like the other side dead, essentially, right? So it's really irresponsible to do this because you're basically putting a target on Peanut's head based on literally no proof. Pure responded, keep in mind, one party smiles, jokes, and laughs for 8 hours on stream, while the other has to grift politics,
Yep.
scream at tweets,
One guy's of hell.
and yells at his viewers when they don't defend him. I'd be salty as frick if I was Hassan too. Peanut is 100 times the fun and makes more money doing it. Now the Peanut guy is somehow about Israel. Is anything not about Israel to Hassan?
No, it's the what about him about it's the what about ism about Israel.
Bro, he purposely does this and his stupid audience falls for it every time. I swear it's like clockwork every time. Get in there and make it.
No, bro, you gotta get the other one. Get in there and make it about Palestine. Like, bro, because again, fucking grifter, bro. This motherfucker again will pretend to be a staunch advocate for it, like, you know what I'm saying, the innocent Palestinians, bro. And then we see that one vid, shout out Conduit again, 1 week watching Hassan Piker, where this motherfucker, bro, there's literally a starving Palestinian child on screen. This motherfucker scarfing his fucking Chipotle bowl down, hungry as shit. Big back. Oh, I forgot we can't say that. It's dick eating ad hominem. Plus, Mr. Piker might get offended. He doesn't like being called fat.
About Israel. Hassan wants to blame Jews for all his problems.
What the fuck, yeah? I saw the picture. I immediately was like, oh. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Riker here. What the fuck?
Remember who did that in the past, and it's just a picture of Hassan sort of looking like Hitler.
Oh, nah, that was definitely Mr. Riker. I'm trying to tell you.
Hassan blaming Israel for everything, and it's SpongeBob's all
reliable.
reliable. That's a good one. Bro's so jealous of a peanut. Can a peanut get a little motion? Hassan is either jealous or he forgot to take his meds. How
No, Hassan, again, just fucking dick eats for no reason.
about both? Oh, so the dog zapper is mad that Peanut made a dog joke about him. I guess Israel did this.
Get over here!
Wait.
Get over here! Get over here!
Oh, nice taming.
Oh my god, dude.
Thank you.
You just
Not the same animal expertise as Hassan.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's just a fun regard. The forced hate on Peanut from Hasan ever since Peanut got brought up to do a collab by Tatter, and his chat started calling him extreme things. Hasan has been doing this. I don't get it. You cannot like Peanut.
Yeah, no. Wait, I had to kind of tap back in again because I'm like, yeah, he's just a fun like tar day, whatever. Like, yeah, that shit is just true. Again, Burntpeanut's a fucking floating peanut that's memeing around doing bullshit, dude. Like, I'm gonna be fucking laughing at that shit, dog. Like, if he starts saying shit about politics, even little matters, bro, I'm not taking that John serious. Why? Because again, I know at the end of the day, this motherfucker's a gamer. Again, floating peanut who is fucking around with the boys playing Ark. Like, dude, he's not trying to sit up here and give like actual like hella insightful, introspective, political, you know what I'm saying, rhetoric, the opinions, yada yada, like things we always go over. It's dumb. But this is the John I was talking about before. The force hate on Peanut from Hasan ever since Peanut got brought up to do a collab by Chat, and that's what I'm saying. And the chat started calling. This is why I always say Hasan's G boys was calling Burntpeanut a fascist. There we go. That like this is the context to that. Yeah, but like, and then ever since then, that's when Hasan was talking about, this is why he's on an island, yada yada, this, that, and the third. And then, clearly, as we see, yeah, that's why Hasan not really Burntpeanut.
But he isn't doing anything. He just roleplays in Arc Raiders and Rose. It isn't that deep. Yeah, basically, Hasan's chat just started calling him a fascist after they found out that
Bingo.
he's making like dog shocking jokes.
Do not play with him. He's a fucking fascist. I highly doubt that he is a fascist, chatter.
Oh man, Hasan. See, I was proud of you for this one. This was one of the only times you ever decided in your life to ever critically think.
He's paranoid, understandably, because I have chatters in here that immediately went, do not even touch that guy with a 10-foot pole. He's a fascist.
How ironic is this now, lol? Hilarious.
And obviously, if you're like a normal content creator, why in the ever-loving would you ever want to be around someone like myself whose community instantly goes, that's a white supremacist, racist, fascist? Why would anybody subject themselves to that?
Great. So again, if you understand this, why the fuck are you over here again trying to bring people like Anonymous Emeru into these fucking dramas and all these different things if you understand shit like this? Like, bro, what the fuck? Again, hypocrisy, Pika. Liar, Pika. Always play plausible deniability, Pika. Never take accountability for shit, Pika. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Kind of insincere.
Deny, deflect, counterattack.
Your psychopathic lens.
Anyway, so Hasan is trying to backtrack, saying it's a joke, and you know,
Yeah,
just
sure.
another classic joke by
Right.
Hasan. Let me just slander this guy based on nothing, and then go, I was kidding. It's really funny, you know? So by that logic, I guess people can call Hasan a PDF file and go, I was joking.
Don't do that.
RDR, just another classic gag by Diddy Piker. And also, you literally blame everything on Israel with 100% sincerity. And now this one case here, this one is a joke, obviously. Because everybody realized that this is complete bullshit, right? So we got this Twitter news thing. Twitch star Hasan Piker mocked rival streamer Burntpeanut as the #1 streamer of Israel. Critics accused Piker of anti-Semitic tropes and jealousy as the Burntpeanut tops Twitch's charts with 62,000 average viewers and 1.8 million followers, far outpacing Piker's 30,000. Interesting. So he has more than double his viewer count. And we
Like, yo, he was averaging some crazy shit on the tube. He was averaging like fucking upwards of like 80, 90, 100K. I was like, damn.
all know how jealous Hasan gets of people beating him in viewers. Basically, we got YouTuber I Am Wildcat going, this dude stubs his toe and blames Israel.
Approved.
Actually accurate. Hasan responds, I was joking, but you seem to be quite upset for some
Yeah, sure, son.
reason. Maybe because you're literally slandering a guy you don't like based on literally nothing? I mean, this guy's so ridiculous, man. Was you blaming Israel on you shocking Kaya a joke too? You blame a
No,
lot of stuff on Israel as jokes.
he does.
Maybe you should just be like Nick and say, Jews, take the mask off, Hasan.
Hiding your power level, entry-level political diversionary tactics.
And that's the thing. He is an anti-Semite. He's not wrong. You
Oh, horseshoe theory too, by the way, because yeah, that's the direct example I use for horseshoe theory, like at least the political version of it, like which is the main one. But like, yeah, Hasan Piker and Nick Fuentes, perfect example of horseshoe theory.
do blame everything on Israel. I wonder why people would be unable to tell that you were just joking. Do you say things like that often?
Very.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's just trying to find a way to deflect and sort of throw these things out there.
Then I deflect counterattack.
And then whatever sticks, and then whatever doesn't is like, oh, it's a joke. It's obviously a joke. Hey guys, look how regarded I am. F off, regard. Joke's on them. I was only pretending to be regarded. People say they're
Nope.
joking when they're getting cooked. Obviously, he picked a fight that he just simply couldn't handle here. Burntpeanut apparently has a lot of motion here and is just cooking him.
The bungulator.
At least his fans are. Guy joking around and having fun while playing video games. Hasan
Willie Mac. Shout out Willie.
lectures him about Jeffrey in Israel. Dude, what the frick did I just listen to? What happened to his brain is what our parents said would happen to our brains if we watch too much TV or play too many video games. It's just much up there.
Honestly, it's just because that nigga be scrolling Twitter every damn day.
Wildcat, an Israeli supporter. Twitter is the only place where well-articulated sentences get misinterpreted. No.
What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, you get well-articulated sentences on Twitter. Half of these motherfuckers could barely spell.
Of course, he's an Israel supporter because he dared call out Hasan. Hasan replies, "This is your first tweet about Israel? Nice, man." Oh my god. Bro, legitimately, what the fuck is wrong with you? Not everybody has to talk about every single conflict in the entire world, bro. This is your job. You're a political commentator. Sure, you can...
Thank you. And this is should be saying on the time, like Schrodinger streamer. Hasan will switch from a political commentator to a Twitch streamer. It's like, bro, you always want to be known as this political commentator. Like, well, okay, acknowledge that you yourself want to commentate on politics. Other people do not. So how the fuck are you going to purity test them on that? Like, yes, obviously, heads are going to have opinions on matters, bro. Like, it's just a factor. And I've said this before, too. Heads, like, if you present somebody with a question or a matter, like, again, a Rorschach test or something, they will feel a certain way. It's just a factor of, is that the mainstay thing in their mind? Do they want to sit there and give commentary about this? Like, how passionate they are to talk about it? Some heads don't give a fuck. They do not give a shit about political matters. And you may be like, oh, well, niggas need to grow up, bro. This is the same dumb shit that Dennis is saying. Like, bro, heads need to grow up, bro. Once you get past 18, you need to worry about politics. And to some degree, yeah, but bro, I'm not about to be fucking Hasan on this bitch. Sorry, bro. I'm not about to be like Hasan, because that's what all these motherfuckers want to be. Glazing up their God's Eddie King, living vicariously through this nigga. Sad as fuck. Anyway.
Talk about it or whatever while not slandering random gaming streamers. That would be nice, but you can't expect some random fucking gamer to just consistently talk about this stuff or bringing it up when it's not, you know, even reflective of their audience at all.
It's not in his MO, bro. Real shit. Again, gamer.
Not the type of guy to bust in like a top level surgeon's room as he's performing heart surgery, you know, say, stop, emergency meeting right now. Has this surgeon talked about Israel? If he hasn't, abort the operation. I can't believe he's done this. Cancel him right now. Stop the heart surgery. That is unironically something that Hasan or one of his fans would actually do, because they are that level of brain rotted. They don't understand that there are many professions in this world. There are many things you can talk about in this world, and not every single person has to be overly obsessed with these geopolitical conflicts.
Exactly. Like, this is what I'd be saying. Like, these domestic affairs, whether it be like here or like, you know, saying geopolitical jobs like happening outside in other countries and all that. Like, some heads, they just do not have time to focus on this shit just in general. Like, bro, some heads struggling to put, again, food on the table, roof over their head, you know what I'm saying, for their children, all this different shit. They don't even got time to be sitting here worrying about how, oh my god, bro, Burntpeanut, bro, he got me an agent from Hasan, bro, and this shit coming from Hasan. Bro, niggas don't give a fuck, bro. It's like, oh, come on, gang.
We got Something Joe saying he's right though. Almost the entirety of America's army industrial complex has been used as a proxy in the Middle East. This weird over enthusiastic patriotism and love of our weapons of war feed into that directly benefits Israel. Just see
Oh my fucking god, bro. Like, I can't, bro. Like, these fools just fucking suck, bro.
the reaction people have had to Iran. Are you fucking
Like, that's what I'm saying. I just fucking can't, bro. Like, it's so fucking
stupid? It's a gaming streamer.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, I can't, man. I just can't with these people. Careful, he's gonna call you a Zionist. Too late.
Yeah, it's way past that.
Yeah, bro, you don't get to lecture people on their disdain of Israel in a joking manner or not after radio science for 2.5 years since the G word. Go back to opening Pokemon cards. Oh, brother, these people stink. Right.
I'm sitting there just like...
So anyways, at the end of the clip, you can see that he mentions this person called Chibi Reviews. Now, I have no idea who this is, never watched a single video, but apparently they're controversial or something. But basically, they were going viral recently for getting their life destroyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it a whole P, bro. You are! Yeah, the Pope was absolutely tearing this nigga a new asshole, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, gang. Tough works there.
Right? Basically, his fiance cheated on him with his best friend, and then his entire friend group also left him. So,
Yeah, that shit is just like, fuck, bro. Fuck.
complete life annihilation in like 24 hours and complete betrayal or whatever, right? And he basically started drinking a
Yo, top 10 anime betrayals. Oh shit. Wait, literally? Cause my gang, gang definitely is anime creator.
bunch, and he was about to neck himself until somebody called a wellness check, and now he's still alive. So apparently this guy criticized
I'm about to say,
Hasan
well, that's good. I ain't gonna lie.
in the past, so Hasan has a massive grudge against him, and he is ready right there to stab him an extra time when he's literally at his lowest and about to neck himself. This is like demonic evil
I was about to say, oh, Hasan trying to get a free dunk or some shit? Oh yeah, of course he would do this.
right here. Hasanabi did not hold back on infamous person Chibi Reviews after finding out that his fiance cheated on him with his best friend and everyone turned on him, even the internet.
Gotten through trauma.
Bro, he is ugly as sin too. That's like,
Hasan, fuck you, bruh. I'm not about to laugh at that shit.
I did. Yeah, he's chopped as hell, bitch.
Hasan, nigga, you not funny, bro. Stop.
What do you mean? Brother, I'm gonna make fun of him a lot more, even after he opens.
God damn it, nigga. Well, then can you make fun of him then, bro? Can you stop arguing with the nigga? See, this is the shit I be talking about, bro. How the fuck you getting one guy while you roasting a nigga, bro? Focus on roasting the nigga. Oh my God,
He
bro.
reveals that he almost committed suicide here, okay?
I discovered my fiance cheating on me with my best friend of 10 years. I confronted her.
Like, bro, how you just fuck it up and make it not funny, bro? You just fuck it up every time, bro. Like, that shit generally gets me upset as fuck, bro. Like, niggas can't even you can't even deadass sit around and get an easy felt on a nigga, bro, without embarrassing the fuck out of yourself. How do you do this, bro?
About this. And,
Literally clapping like a fucking seal, bro. Like a fucking walrus. Like, what do you...
she apologized. And I bought alcohol that was the same alcohol, the last alcohol, that I drank with my brother. And then I drove into the middle of nowhere, near water, and I drank, just sitting there drinking. And I was inches from death. And then suddenly, a police officer shows up. Don't know how I was found, but he shows up. And he saved me at the last moment. He did.
This type of stuff doesn't make sense. Like, how the fuck, if he drove in the middle of nowhere, why was he trying to kill himself by, like, drinking and then, what, like, driving? Why didn't he get arrested?
Yeah, honestly, these are fair questions to ask if I'm being real. Because I'm just saying, like, yeah, there's a lot more context and nuance that goes on to this, John. But, like, I'm still in the factor of, like, I thought you were about a felt team, bro. Like, what happened to that?
I feel like the story is bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I want to believe it in my headcanon because, like, it's really funny.
I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter. Your headcanon, you think it's the truth on everything anyway, so what?
But I guess he was gonna, like, drive it into the water or something, but that's, like, the worst way to try to
I don't think he was gonna drive his fucking car into the water, dog.
himself, I feel like.
Okay, so hold up. Hasan legit just went, I'm gonna make fun of him more after he revealed that he was almost gonna take his life. I mean, how insane is that statement? I mean, I guess this is all because he criticized Hasan in the past. I mean, that is some demon shit, dude. Also, I love how he goes.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. If you ain't seen Pope Dioro cover this motherfucker, oh my God, bro. Yo, you think this nigga Hasan? Oh, nah, y'all ain't seen Pope Dioro cover.
Out of his way to question like the logistics of the story, right? Now, there's no way this actually happened. You're telling me he wasn't thinking straight when he wanted to neck himself? Oh my God, I can't believe it didn't perfectly plan it out, man. Like, wow, shocking, guys, shocking. Wow, a guy whose entire life was ruined and he was thinking about necking himself actually didn't use the right method, the Hasan approved method, right? Hasan himself would have like mailed him the rope personally, right?
Oh God.
He would have it express delivered just to make sure he got it right. By the way, I want to remind everyone, this is the guy who claims to be the good guy, the fighter
Oh yeah, the overall force for good, the true Superman of the commentary community. Like, yeah, fuck off.
of evil in the world, right? The guy who's literally making fun of a guy who's about to take his life. And dude, the thing is, if Hasan himself was actually going through this, I would literally support him. Like, even though I don't like Hasan, if his like fiance cheated on him with his best friend and he was so depressed that he was
Yeah, nah, like obviously that's fucked up.
breaking down, crying on camera, saying that he's about to neck himself, I'd be like, holy shit, that is horrible. You know, nobody deserves that. Hope you actually, you know, get some help. And obviously, don't end your life. Nobody wants that to happen. That is horrible in any scenario, even if it's somebody I don't like, right? I wouldn't wish this type of shit on my worst enemy. But Hasan here,
I'm about to say, but Hasan most definitely would.
seems to have no fucking problem, bro. Like, he's legitimately evil.
Of course he doesn't. Again, like, yo. Ethan, Unmiss Ela, again, getting false CPS calls, like getting her children potentially taken away. Where the fuck does it look like that shit's coming from? Odds break down. Probably the snark, in specific leftovers, right? Okay, Hasan, the same motherfucker, and Soy Dubs too, the way Hasan, bro. Yo, shout out the snarks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the only place that protects people from harassment, bro. Shout out leftovers. Like, dude. You didn't think he would do this shit? Seriously?
This is like insane shit. Like, honestly, what the hell happened to empathy? He clearly learned like nothing from iDubbbz. Yeah, pure
What did I just say? What did I just say?
Responded, dog abuser lacks sympathy for humans too. Well, that is a common trope. People who have no empathy towards animals, but usually sort of translate that into humans as well. Moving on to
Yeah.
Hasan talking about Los Pollos. Now, reminder, they had like a massive back and forth drama
Yeah, that was when Luddy and then QT and then all them other heads was like responding.
where
Yeah.
essentially Hasan and the Orbiters were trying to smear him and
Yeah.
misrepresent him. Coincidentally, he also made comments on Hasan shocking his dog, which seems to be a common
Shot my dog until she drops. Shock, 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 because my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah. He said, got this remote on me like it's my Glock. And I'm kinda trying to move, she out of love. You better know, I don't give a fuck. She getting off a place, she's getting struck. Shot. Had to stay in a little place for 8 hours. Yeah.
And sort of trope on all of Hasan's enemies. Hasan reveals Los Pollos TV sent him an angry DM after he retweeted something about him.
Another hater down. Oh my God. Los Pollos sent me the funniest DM. I think it's because I retweeted this. Because he says, sat wrong and popped my left testicle, no stream. And Kayana says, remind me to never again get in an argument with Hasan on Twitter. And it's just like, I retweeted that because I thought it was funny. I don't know if it's like serious or not. And he sent me the funniest DM. He was like, you're a fucking agent. You are like, get out of America. All you want to do is ruin America. I think he saw like liberal Twitter posts and was like, oh, it's my time. Like, because I don't see him. Isn't he MAGA? Like, I don't think he's like a Democrat. He's like, I'm a blue dog Democrat for years, motherfucker. I love Joe Manchin. Like, you know, I thought Kirsten Sinema was a babe, but like, how dare you fucking talk shit about Gavin Newsom? Like, you know, you get hate DMs for streamers. You mean partner streamers are telling you to get out of the country? Yeah. So what? I mean, it's fine. I don't really give a shit.
Hey, Asmongold, you should get the fuck out of my country. Hypocrisy, Pika.
Yeah, Clav got taken down.
Okay, I don't know what the frick happened to Los Pollos. Hopefully that's a joke, but you know, if it wasn't, obviously Hasan doesn't care. You know, his ops could get blown up by artillery and he wouldn't give a shit. The bastion of empathy right here, right? Hasan doesn't care if you literally lose everything in life and neck yourself, all because of internet arguments and making a couple of jokes about him. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting surprised. Like, I knew Hasan was a really like evil person, but
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know why anybody would put any of this past him. Like, what the fuck?
like, even I thought that, okay, you know,
again, this is Mr. Forensics or it didn't happen. Piker.
Sometimes, at least, you know, in the worst of scenarios, even the worst people can be a little bit empathetic because, like, nobody deserves that shit to happen to you, right? But then I gotta remind myself, this is the guy who screams on his stream to murder the capitalist motherflippers or whoever engaged
Red capitalist bloods.
in capitalism, I suppose, or being a landlord, which includes his own mother, by the way. So, you know, great guy. Getting mad at his son is a waste of time because he's a remorseless psychopath. There's no there, no accountability. I mean,
Zip. Oh, so funny on that too. Wow. 5 stats. Stat 5. Never take accountability. A behavior where someone avoids personal responsibility for their actions, often by shifting blame, making excuses, or denying involvement in negative outcomes. And it's so funny. The 5 stats. Either multiple of them, all of them, or at the very least, definitely one of them. And who would have knew? It's 5. Facts.
now I'm starting to see it a little more. Anyway, somebody replied with this clip, and it's Hasan's thoughts on the Constitution and America.
That's unconstitutional. I fuck the Constitution. I wipe my ass with the Constitution.
Just like I wipe my ass with your fucking degree.
It's a fucking piece of paper, dude. Mother
Just like your fucking degree. That shit got the same value as a fucking napkin.
the Constitution and mother this country, okay? You stupid bitch.
But I thought this was your country, and I thought Asmongold had to get the fuck out of your country.
Yep, that sounds about right. Real patriot here, of course. No wonder he hates Burntpeanut, because he said that he likes America, right? And that is the biggest no-no on the planet. Moving on to Hasan's interview in Canada. Now,
Looks like we're back at UBC.
a recap. Last time he went to the University of British Columbia in Canada, and he went on stage and he started lying like it's nobody's business.
Of course he did.
Right? We covered a bit of it last video, where he was talking about how truthful he was.
Lying
No.
is OP, as I say all the time.
So now we're gonna look at the whole thing.
No, not as you say, Hasan. As you do every day. Anyway.
And the brain-dead NPC audience clapping at anything he says. I've never seen a group of bots like this before. So first the host talks about his provocative language.
But even among those who agree with you on the issues, there are some that say that sometimes the way that you express that or the language that you use is, you know, for some, it's not productive.
Radical, extremist, it's crazy. It's very much upping the temp. He does not need to say the things he does. He defames people, slanders them, misconstrues all the fucking arguments he gets into, bro. Spreads misinformation constantly. Yes, it is getting out fucking rageous. It has been outrageous.
And so I wonder sort of how you think about that trade-off and, you know, how you approach it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a question I get all the time. And the way
sure
I
you do,
see
son.
what I do, oftentimes people say this is a cop-out, but the way I
Yes, denied. Oh, you know what? Fuck, bro. I can't fix my goddamn cap. I know, yeah, I'm chopped as shit. I know. Never be in the chopped allegations, truly. I guess Hasan's right about that, bro. Because, like, his haters are all chopped. So I know. But anyway, sidebar that shit. Gang, I can't wait for you to hit us with a mean deny deflect counterattack right here, because that's exactly what the fuck he's about to do. I guarantee you. Just off the basis of this question the person's asking, like, yeah.
see what I do is I'm an entertainer first. And
Schrodinger streamer. Oh my god, I knew it. Hilarious. Okay. That makes perfect sense, right? You want to know why? Because, like we say all the time, Schrodinger streamer. Hasan will change from a political commentator to a Twitch streamer. So now he is no longer a political commentator. Yeah, he's an entertainer. He has to make sure you guys are entertained when you pop into the Hasanabi broadcast. And it's so funny because this is the thing I say all the time. The one thing you should be doing within, like, you know what I'm saying, cultivating an audience and posting content is making sure that heads, or better yet, no, not even for the creator, on the tip of the audience, you should be making sure when you watch a creator that you are entertained, right? So I agree with this sentiment. But not for Mr. fucking pathological liar Piker over here. Yeah, that shit could go eat dick. Yo, bruh. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck do you mean you're an entertainer? No, son, you're a political commentator, bro. And you fucking commentator, you give them politics is straight bullshittery, some chicanery, some fucking lies. Like, bro, what are we talking about? I swear. Oh my god. Whatever, bro. Anyway.
And as someone who tries to make this information as palatable as possible,
you don't. What are you talking about? Again, you misconstrue the shits, which makes it even harder to be palatable because now you have to find out what is the actual truthful information.
I'm always going to, engage in hyperbole from time to time and try to crack.
You mean all the fucking time? Again, hyperbole? Hilarious as fuck, bro. You're bro, you might as well just speak in all caps if that's the case. Because, like, gang, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You speak in hyperbole, like, all the time, bro. Because, again, how outrageous you make some of these fucking lies sound.
Jokes, even though a lot of the subject matter that I'm covering is very serious stuff.
Yeah, no shit. Which is exactly why you shouldn't be the dumbass covering it.
But I think I want to make it as accessible as possible. So in an effort to do so, there are going to be moments where I'm joking around a little too much and then people don't like it. But anybody.
What constitutes as a joke, Hasan?
Anyone that follows me for 10 minutes on Twitch can talk to me in real time. And whether I.
Yeah, they can try to talk to you, brother. But hey, what's the guarantee that you'll actually read their message? But even a sidebar to that, bro, you'd rather read somebody's message. Like, you actually rather read your fucking haters' messages, which is absolutely insane. Like, it's fucking blowing me because the one guy's of hell. But anyway, like, going back to that, it's like, the fuck, you're acting like these guys got easy access to you, bro. You're not about to just talk to one of these random fucking glub shittos in your audience, bro. You don't even like those motherfuckers. I hate all of you. I hate the left. I hate the woke. I hate socialism. I hate liberalism. You guys are trying to say I have these white supremacist values. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, this shit is actually hilarious, bro. Like, look at all the cocksuckers in here, man.
I have 300,000 live concurrent viewers or 30,000 live concurrent viewers. I'm constantly monitoring chat.
No, the fuck you're not. What the fuck? Yo, holy shit. Like, yeah, every day goes on and I really realize, like, generally, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, if you believe this nigga and you're a fan of this nigga, like, you legitimately don't have agency over your own life. It's so fucking sad, bro. Like, you actually don't respect yourself. Like, he's lying dead ass to your face and you eat it the fuck up. Like, yo, that shit is hilarious.
I agree that anytime there's a journalist in the room that's covering what I'm doing, they're like, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen. How are you paying attention to anything that's going on? And I have this free flow back and forth communication style in my coverage as well that I bake into my coverage as well. And
examples, please, Mr. Piker.
That creates a unique opportunity for bad faith actors from time to time to, like, really piss me off.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, when you get one guy to hell, you dumbass. And you know how you mitigate that? You don't read their fucking comments or chats, you moron. Fucking stupid.
Don't worry, we all know that.
Literal definitive Streisand effect. That's what I always say. Like, yo, whenever I think of the Streisand effect, I think directly of Hasan. Like, he is the perfect example for that job.
You have meltdowns on a regular basis, bro. I hate the woke. I hate the left.
Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single fucking day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism.
But yeah, Hasan does this thing where he keeps bringing up his chat and his sort of view count as a way to say that there's no way I could possibly report anything wrong because, look, there's all these people watching me in real time. That means they will totally fact check me at any
Don't piss me the fuck off.
moment, right? And that would make sense.
Don't piss me
if
the
you
fuck
didn't
off.
literally lead a cult who does not give a fuck about the truth of the matter.
Exactly. Like, nigga, like, whatever words come out of your mouth is the fucking gospel to these morons. Like, get the fuck out of here. They're not fact checking your ass. And whenever they do, again, exiled, banished, excommunicated, you will be getting kicked out of the echo chamber. How many heads have said this, bro? Like, how many times has that example been put into place? Like, bro, it's so crazy.
It only just wants to live in an echo chamber. Like, let's be honest, They are not fact-checking anything. They literally make up shit to troll you, and you just sort of go with it. Also, this pathetic soy cuck host here, giving these soft balls to Hasan. Oh, you know, sometimes you use provocative language. How about you just play the clips on stage so that everybody can see what
Yo, bro, that would do me fucking wonders. Like, please go ahead and press play on them Johns, bro. Go ahead and bring up Yeet. I'm gonna need to see some Ock 20K up there, and it's finna really get real.
he says, right? Neck those mother flippers. Hezbollah is my favorite flag. All these horrible quotes. 10 toes down. He supports the Houthis. It's like, dude, these quotes are so bad that I don't even want to repeat them. It's like, it's that bad. And I got to be very careful when saying that because I don't want to be clipped out of context, right? It's actually like crazy that I got to be scared to say his fucking quotes.
I ain't gonna lie, they could have been called me on that shit. I'm gonna go with you because I repeated that shit so many times. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep pointing out how fucking crazy and like outlandish it is for Hasan to be saying this shit. Like, do heads really understand? That's why I be saying, like, yo, for some of these heads, I truly like ask, like not even on the tip of like, oh, you're a tanky, you wanna fuck him, like. When you say you're a fan of him, like, to what extent? Like, how much are you actually watching of him to, like, know, like, what he's on, bro? Again, especially on the tip of, like, him hiding his power level. It's, like, nah, bro. Like, I swear, like, a lot of these heads that he loves to say, like, everyone generally colloquially has my politics. Bro, I'm telling you, they must, like, only watch him passingly, bro, maybe here and there. Because I'm like, bro, if you legit, like, just the other fucking day, he was just again on the China maxing shit, fucking, literally, flexing his goddamn Mao's little red book and all this shit. Like, hello? Like, hello? Like, there is no way, like, it... I don't know.
Pushback in this interview, man. So then Hasan talks about doing propaganda and just admits that that's what he's been trained to do. And then he brings up his comments of when he said America deserves 9/11.
Sort of provocation too. Is it important for you to be provocative to generate responses?
Yes.
Provocative
Yes.
as far as my commentary, yes. I mean, I used to have a show on the Young Turks called
Yes. I'm like, literally, yes. I'm not even talking, and it's not like, yo, fuck the Young Turks right now. I'm talking about like what you were saying currently, like around this time era, like, yo.
Agitative propaganda. I think it's important to do agitative propaganda to unlock the class consciousness among the masses.
Propagandist Parker. All right, so let's go over what propaganda is again, or like we know what propaganda is supposed to be, but like what a propagandist, the person who does it. What is that? What is that? Because Hasan believes in agitated propaganda, so sure. Propaganda is someone who creates or spreads propaganda information that's designed to influence people's opinions, emotions, behavior, often in a biased or misleading way. That's interesting. You know? Their goal isn't to inform, it's to persuade or manipulate public perception to support a particular cause, ideology, or leader. It's like, Hasan, do you think being biased and misleading, especially to support causes that, listen, you may view them as positive, but other heads generally colloquially will not. So you think that we need agitated of that? And more of it? Why is that, Hasan? For what agenda? For what narrative?
Which is missing from this equation, I think, especially in the Western world. But as far as like being
especially in the Western world. So do you think we should pick up more like, you know, like Eastern values and in terms of what, like how their government practices are? Like, what do you think about that?
Provocative to say something crazy. No, that's not beneficial. I know people think that is like the reason why I'm saying certain things.
No, it absolutely is a part to play in it, Hasan. You know damn well if you say some fucking stupid ass, outrageous ass shit that people are going to clip it no matter what and post that shit right up to Twitter and get hella fucking views. Let's not do this shit, dog.
Like, you know, whether or not America deserved a certain specific day.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
And fuck it, you sure did say it.
But no, that's just coming out of me sometimes when I'm just really angry.
Oh my god. How tragic is it that this, like a portion of this audience, maybe the whole thing is filled with Hasan fans here because they literally know the quote. They literally know it before he says it and they're just sort of applauding at that, you know, or laughing at that. Oh my god, bro. If you go to UBC, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm genuinely so sorry for the fact that you have to live with these idiotic classmates and go to the same classes knowing that the people around you are absolute sheeps who cannot do a shred of common sense thinking. You know, thank God I actually didn't study there. That was actually an option that people in my school were considering, you know, after graduating from high school. We were applying to all these sort of international universities, and yeah, I chose not to go to this because, you know, I wanted to stay closer to family, and it also costed like $1 billion. So I was like, yeah, this is probably not worth it, and yeah, it definitely worked out. Turns out
student loans be beating heads asses.
I became a YouTuber and started creating the legendary series, right?
The legendary series.
in order to combat whatever fucking virus this guy is unleashing on the world. But yeah, how dystopian is it that they are essentially cheering at him justifying a horrific terrorist attack? I mean, it's just a classic Hassan Piker fan, right? Also, I love how you just admitted that I think it's important to do propaganda. What the fuck?
That's what I said. Thank you, bruh. Thank you, because that's what I had to point out with showing on. I'm like, yo, so he legitimately thinks it's good to do agitated propaganda. And once more, propaganda is when you are trying to take people's emotions and behaviors and trick them into thinking that John is cool or like fire or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Literally, why am I even like going about this, bro? Literally, again, bring up the definition itself. Again, someone who being a propagandist directly, but like someone who creates propaganda information designed to influence people's opinions, emotions, or behavior in a biased or misleading way. And he wants to do this on top of that agitatively. What? Like, bro, again, propagandist, Parker.
How is nobody calling him out? It's actually crazy. Like, that's a bad thing, Hassan. The fact that you ignore the facts and just do propaganda. Then he shamelessly pulls out all the woke cards. He starts talking about trans people. It's just his go-to.
No, great. The pander. This should be fun.
To get collapse from the audience, and it really just shows how much of NPCs are actually here, where they just hear these buzzwords and go, oh my god, yes.
But you know what's interesting is, in my experience, what I found is that other people also share that same resentment. Other people also share that same anger. So when I'm yelling at like a transphobic person, for example, I don't even know if I should say it.
This same motherfucker, because again, a person who is trans told him he wasn't as educated on matters that have to do with the LGBTQ plus community, right? This same motherfucker told that person they should have a horrible rest of their lives. They don't know shit and all that type of junk, bro. They clapping for this motherfucker? Bro, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, again, I was like, that's the shit that would really make me have an ego unturned, because I'm sorry, like, this is why I keep saying, if you are a fucking Hassan G-boy, nigga, you might as well not even comment. Your fucking comment, your opinion is irrelevant. You don't respect yourself, so why the fuck would I even sit there and waste time reading that bullshittery that you put, my nigga? It's like, bro, what the fuck? He is dead ass lying when he says this shit, like, full frame. And you niggas eat it up, bro. It's sad as fuck.
I yell at them.
It is. It's crazy.
Or like a white supremacist racist, or someone who is, denying the genocide in Gaza. Sometimes there are moments where I lose a little bit of control.
Hello, Mr. Friends, it didn't happen, Biker. You were denying the rich that happened on October 7th. You want to talk about that? I bet you fucking don't.
Then I get a 7-day ban. It is what it is. Yeah.
Dude, how pathetic is it that all you have to do to get collapse from an audience is just say that I'm combating transphobic people? Yeah, that's what Hassan does on stream, guys. He's totally fighting against the transphobia.
Thank you. I was like, yeah, I couldn't wait. I already knew Pegasus was pulling this clip up. I'm like, thank you. Go ahead and play this shit.
Definitely not arguing with literal trans viewers saying that they are a cancer and they should be removed from every community. Like, that is his words, bro.
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debates. You are fucking cancer, okay? You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community. Suck my dick.
I mean, these lobotomite regards clapping the second he says, like, transphobic or something. It just shows that they don't really have any critical thinking skills, and they just have this sort of
no, but Hassan's haters, they're all, bro, they just never critical think. They just never have any critical thinking capacity, bro. But his audience, his fucking orbiters, bro, even though they got people like the cell phone fucking queen, and clearly how dumb the fucking G-boys are, no, they be critically thinking for sure, bro.
You see sort of woke programming of like, oh, well, that's something that, triggers the switch in our brain of like, oh, he's a good person. Oh, he has to be a good person because he said the word. He said the word. He said the trans people, right? Therefore, he has to be a good person. He definitely can't be grifting in it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I found this, John. This is the transcript to that, right? Yeah, this is a transcript. My issue is that a trans person, my issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy who isn't super well-versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe. And, he might end up saying some transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a boss of trans base. And then, yeah, like, this is Hassan's response. I hope the rest of your day is as horrible as it is every single day. Okay, there you go. Suck my dick. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You're a fucking cancer, okay? Cancer in this community. Like, bruh. Like, yeah, I know we just saw the clip. Like, bruh. This motherfucker, again, you're taking the fight against transphobic people? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Anyway, he called them a cancer because they disagreed with him, dude. I legit didn't know that it was this easy to grift. All you have to do is just prepare up the buzzwords and then launch them one at a time.
But no, you can't do this. It's not gonna fucking work. Like, it's not gonna work unless you already have a pre-established audience. But at the same time, though, with some of these heads grifting, like, and a good example of this is like fucking Nux. Like, I don't know. Like, you just completely abandoned. Like, how the fuck does this work? Because the people, especially when you decide, like, let's say it's day off and you decide, okay, I'm grifting now. I'm going to switch to the total opposite side. Like, once you post a video that is, like, sharing the totally opposite opinions, like, that shit, they immediately gonna see that. Then you can say like, oh, you could ease yourself into that. But bro, heads are eventually gonna realize you're changing your opinions on certain stances and shit. I don't even know how like this happens. Like legitimately, I have no fucking idea this happens. Like it's crazy. But that's on the factor of you're just completely switching your ideals. Hasan is he's just doing this shit disingenuously. He just doesn't give a fuck. Like it's all for G's.
Time and these mindless NPC shapes will just go like, oh wow, you're just the greatest person. So all I gotta do is get on stage and be like, I'm anti-racist. You know what? I'm anti-pedophile. I'm anti-homophobe. Wow, give him the Nobel Peace Prize actually. No, wait guys. I'm gonna say something very brave. We deserve free healthcare. We should have
Truly cinema. Truly cinema. Mr. Piker. Will you be getting us the free healthcare?
all our colleges paid for, actually. I believe everyone should have a basic standard of living. Please clap for me. Please clap for me. I can't believe he said this. Wow. Wow, truly brave, truly woke. Are you doing anything for that? No.
They're
No,
truly
I'm actually
woke.
just taking your fucking money, actually. Dude, if there's any people in my audience considering where to go to university for, please avoid UBC. Oh my god, what a demonstration of how completely incompetent they are. I mean, I assume that all the people that don't actually like Hasan probably just didn't attend the talk, right? That's very plausible.
Yeah, hell nah, but I say like, yeah, I would not be popping onto that shit.
And it's obviously filled with people who wanted to hear him speak, right? But even that being said, it is so pathetic how many of these drones there are, and the fact that there was zero pushback, and the fact that he's just welcomed like he's just another person in politics, right? And not this open terrorist supporter.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Glazer, terrorist sympathizer, Glazer, absolute crazy. A bumbo clip for those wagwans.
Then Hasan talks about being a good person. Of course, he would know a lot about that.
He would not.
think people are good people in general. I think everyone is a kind person.
Except for you, right? Or better yet, except if their names are Asmongold and Ethan Klein, right?
But they are sometimes deluded
Next UC too.
or sometimes propagandized against certain positions and are made fearful of alternative visions of a better future. So
What is your vision of a better future? Hasan, I'm still waiting for you to tell me your political convictions and visions because I've yet to see those at least or like expressed and blatant because well, we know you wouldn't do that because if you did do that, heads would immediately see how fucking radical and extreme your positions are. So crazy works there. I think you should be more honest.
I try to remind myself of that all the time, that everyone is,
Do you?
at the end of the day, a victim of social conditioning. And that definitely guides
You could say that. The same thing about literally all these motherfuckers in chat at the hands of you.
my first principles. It guides my commentary quite a bit.
Hasan, you literally want
What fucking principles? This shit is hilarious.
people to neck themselves and are kicking them at their
Like-
lowest time
like,
in
what
life.
the
I
fuck
mean,
is he talking
how can
about?
you possibly say that? Well, actually, I'm a very good person. I actually just want the best for people. None of you people in that audience there are good people. You're a bunch of brainwashed, brain-dead morons who end up supporting one of the worst people online, who are trying to seem like virtuous people, who are trying to seem like good people, but in reality, you're massive narcissists who just want to project goodness into the world. You just want to project to other people that, hey, I'm actually a good person, while actually supporting all the bad things.
Purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, moral posturing, and you combine all of those to once more, as we always keep saying, to get to the purity testing Olympics. And Hasan is our best athlete so far, a 3-time gold medalist. Yeah, like, so again, you need to expect these at all points, but specifically for this, it's a lot of virtue signaling again, without necessarily taking meaningful action to support the cause. Yeah, that's literally what fries the shit out of Hasan and all the orbiters every single time.
I don't know, man, even after 250 episodes, it's really hard to undo the brainwashing for some people. But don't get me wrong, a lot of people, I've got like tons and tons of messages of Hasan fans essentially converting and going, oh shit, I didn't realize he was such a fucking piece of shit cult leader. And it's
Good. Now you know. So, yeah, don't be like these other fucking G-boys that will claim that they're like, oh yeah, bro, I see them shark his dog, bro. He been shit on Asmon, bro, too much, bro. I wanted to see him do other shit. And then go right back to sucking his cock.
essentially they've changed their mind, they've screwed their brain back on, and I applaud you guys who've actually left the cult of Diddy Piker here, but there's a lot of work to do, let's just say. So then Hasan talks about how much he just loves capital owners, obviously.
Oh, great.
Capital owners are very effective at engaging in class warfare and have been able to delude even regular working class people into believing that they are simply not an exploited proletariat, but
Hasan, you're a capital owner.
temporarily embarrassed millionaires and billionaires.
Do you not own a house?
So, for that reason, I think there is still, no matter how much domination exists, there is still this attitude amongst the dispossessed masses that things are probably fine. You know, I can go to Tim Hortons down the street and get what are they called? The little Timbits. Yeah. It does worry me that.
Well, is he talking about? Well, yeah, he said Tim Hortons. So is he talking about like specifically in Canada? Because I'll tell you right now, in America, like a lot of heads, bro. Again, inflation is busting the ass. Like, yo, it really costs a lot of shit to go out and get food and junk like that. So I don't know how like exactly just okay, relatively fine. A lot of people feel. In fact, I feel like it's the opposite.
The right-wing forces internationally are aware of the collapse of the previous order, and they're trying to get ahead of it to the best of their ability by organizing in a fascist direction as fast as possible.
Okay, Hasan, we all know what you think of capital owners. Play the clip.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
Bro, he's really trying to like lube them up. Like, yeah, we don't like capital owners a little bit here and there, you know? You forgot you actually want capitalists dead, man. Including your own mom, you absolute psychopath. And this guy has the audacity to say that, you know, the masses, they don't see that they're being manipulated. That's you, buddy.
I was about to say, that's literally what I said earlier. I'm like, yeah, all those motherfuckers in chat right there, yeah, that's exactly what's happening to them by you. It's like,
that's you. You're the one doing the misinformation. Then this absolute reject host gives Hasan like a layup to defend people calling him a terrorist supporter.
One of the things that, you know, has been, I think, really troubling about this kind of discourse has been that the people who have been sort of backing him among the diaspora, again, think that there's something like a viable alternative there, right? And that somebody like him, he's going to bring about supposedly a secular democratic Iran. And this gets back to that point about, like, you know, on the flip side of it, it's like, oh, it's like, if you disagree with that, then you are a terrorist supporter, et cetera, right? And
I mean, I'm used to it.
I don't, yeah.
oh, Hasan, I bet you are. It's because of your rhetoric. It's because the blatant glaze and sympathizing you have for Hezbollah, Hamas, and the fucking Houthis. It's probably because of that. Doesn't Hezbollah have your favorite flag? And you'd rather donate your tax dollars directly to Hamas. And don't even get me started on how you think the fucking Houthis deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Hilarious. You're 10 toes down, right? It's so fucking crazy. He wants to joke about this shit, but he generally does have positive regards towards these fucking US designated terrorist organizations. It's fucking crazy.
I'm like, whatever, you know,
Socialist-oriented Muslim man. Like, who would have thought that you get heat?
Let's really ask Hasan the extent of how far his politics go. And I really think y'all will see it's really not this socialism thing. Or at least the way some of these heads want to think about it in terms of like democratic socialism. Nah, bro. He's really moving towards the tip of authoritarian communism. But I'm going to let y'all slowly get to that.
But, I mean, so again, I feel you on all of that. The question I think that remains in the case of Iran and that I think is really pressing is that because so much of that actual, you know, resistance that is happening within Iran, the organic resistance by the people themselves, you know, there are legitimate claims that people are making, right, in terms of like forms of freedom that they genuinely want to fight for, and they don't necessarily want foreign intervention.
Nah, we here at the Hasan Biker stream don't give a shit about Iran. It's only about conflicts that we can exploit for virtue points on the internet, right? You see, the problem with Iran is that the government supports all three of Hasan's favorite terrorist groups.
Yep. What's the name? The Ayatollah. Yeah, they be funding the fucking Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah.
So he can't possibly criticize them because that would go against the narrative. Instead, he has to pretend to care about people being exploited and oppressed.
Yeah, he was saying, like, when he had his fucking dog shit ass coverage of Iran, he was saying, like, the whole, like, reason that heads are protesting and, like, you know what I'm saying, it's getting so bad over there is because the fucking sanctions put on Iran by the U.S. I'm like, no, I think the fucking oppressive regime is a bit oppressive, Hasan.
Except when it happens in foreign countries. His actions show the opposite of what he proposes to believe every time. I mean, this guy acts like a socialist and a man of the workers when he can't even pay his...
That's what I'm saying. Bro, holy fuck. Like, these niggas need to really realize that socialism shit is such a fucking grift for that nigga, bro. Like, oh my god.
Fucking stream
like,
producer.
So bad, bro.
Who literally has to...
Based?
Humiliate herself begging on stream every single time for money. God, man, you are actually such a bitch.
Man, that one with Frogan was felting. Hilarious.
Also, just for the dumbass host there, the reason people call Hasan a terrorist supporter is because he says stuff like, I support the Houthis, 10 toes down, and all this shit. Hezbollah very based. Yeah, that's explicit terrorist support. And he plays their propaganda videos. Like, Hezbollah very based. Yeah, that's explicit terrorist support. And he plays their
This is not a fucking musical, Hasan.
propaganda videos. Like, what more do you need, dumbass? So then he talks about people being divided. I wonder who's doing that.
Solidarity is the antidote to the poison of divisiveness. Our capital overlords want us to be fighting one another all the time, neighbor against neighbor, sectarian conflict, ethnicities, all of this stuff. But in my experience, I feel alienated when I'm at home, when I'm in front of a computer. But in my experience, going all around the world, participating in protests, tasting the tear gas and pepper spray of French police and American police and police of all different backgrounds.
Yeah, listen, Hasan, for like literally the tiniest part, I was kind of with you because again, yeah, if we're talking about like the Epstein class of the world, like, yeah, those fucks, like, yeah, we need to absolutely get rid of all those fucks, right? Like, it's not even a question. But then you're going into like some other bullshittery now, some other sharkanery. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, bro, what?
I can tell you that when you're in that crowd with like-minded individuals who are singularly focused, who recognize right from wrong, solidarity is the closest expression to love that I have ever felt with my fellow man, no matter where I go. And that's precisely how I maintain revolutionary optimism.
Well, it's all good, right? Because the people, they'll always have their untapped revolutionary potential because someone has to do it, right?
Hasan, you literally divide people the most, and that is kind of why that you'll never win, is because you never even attempt to hear the other side, to hear other people's perspectives, to actually listen to them. You just sort of weaponize the sort of intense hatred people have, based on the media. You spew misinformation and lies to make everybody angry. You take advantage of their vulnerable situations and their anger at general life, right, and life circumstances, and you try to make yourself the messiah, the leader, the man who's going to save them and usher in the light. And all this time, you're just secretly pocketing more and more money. It's truly evil.
Capitalist pica, consumerist pica. Oh, you will just keep stacking that cheese. Oh, it's all in the mansion. How much is the car worth too?
Also, don't be fooled by revolutionary optimism. He literally means through violent means.
Yo! Bro, I've got the daily slops down to a science at this point, bro. It's actually crazy because that's what I'm saying. That's literally why I said what I said after. I'm like, oh yeah, weird, because the people have their untapped revolutionary potential, right, Hasan? Because somebody has to do it, right, Hasan, right? Facts, right? Right when you were sitting next to Taylor Rance in them ugly ass fucking pants. God damn, those pants were so fucking dog shit. But like, I bet they do. I bet you got yours too.
This is the somebody needs to do it guy. This is the guy who justifies assassinations against his political opponents and basically says that, oh, well, it's actually useful and gets people to change their policies. And he always tries to cloak it to these less hard-hitting, like, words, but his true intention always reveals itself. Then in classic Hasan
hiding his power level
fashion, he tries to rally this sort of false support, saying that, well, actually, we're the majority. The majority of people...
Oh my god, see, he's about to say the thing. Yeah, generally, colloquially, everyone has my politics. They usually think like me.
People are terror supporters and dog shockers, actually.
So while things feel hopeless overall, I hold on to moments like that and remind myself that there are more of us than there are of them. There are more...
Yo, okay, I got you. First of all, before I even say anything else, yeah, let me go ahead and, yeah. Tribalism. The strong identification with and loyalty to a group often accompanied by an us versus them mentality, which can lead to both positive outcomes like community cohesion and negative effects like prejudice or conflict. It can be rooted in shared ancestry, ethnicity, religion, or politics. Not good. And manifests in behaviors ranging from strong in-group support to discrimination against outsiders. Does that sound familiar? Like the Hasan. I can't even do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hasan, I fucked up your name. Your name needs to be fucked up anyway. Anyway, sidebar, like that shit, bro. Anyway, bruh. Does this sound familiar? It sounds like how these motherfuckers in the Hasan'S broadcast are. You know those G-boys? It's like, yeah, of course you would be on this type of timing, Hasan. Fucking fueling the tribalism, bro. It's us versus them, bro. No, there's more of us. There's always gonna generally colloquially be more of us that have my politics. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. And while we're here, we can just read Echo Chamber too. Echo Chamber, the thing that your fucking audience is. An environment usually online, but it can be social or political. Obviously, Hasan, where people are only exposed to opinions, news, and beliefs that reinforce what they already think. A feedback loop that strengthens one viewpoint while shutting out all others. Yeah. So this would make perfect sense, Hasan. This would make perfection.
More of us out here that recognize right from wrong than there are of those who seek to divide us. And that is what's important, and that's what helps me maintain my revolutionary optimism. Solidarity forever.
Beautifully said.
Yeah, luckily for us, that audience is not representative of the world at large, right?
Exactly.
If it was, we'd already be cooked, right? We'd already be in fucking hell here. Luckily,
about to say,
the
we'd be
cheering audience
fucked.
is a fringe minority of delusional NPCs, and even this is pretty tragic, the fact that he's taken this many people into his cult, right? Zero common sense, zero fact-checking, zero logic, and just blatant cult support for this guy. It's honestly scary, but hey, one day at a time, we educate the people using the legendary series on the true nature of Hasan Piker. Share it with all your friends so they never turn out like this. Here's Hasan's comments. Feels like the crowd is just chat IRL.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, Hasan's chat IRL has got to be the most miserable.
Well, we've seen Hasan's chat IRL. Hasan, you gotta drink Coke out of a glass, Hasan. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers, like that one hun that obviously we're just talking about. Like, yeah, even Hasan, again, like he has said directly before, I hate all of you. He does not like his own fucking audience. Nobody would.
Group of people. Can you imagine Asmon venturing out of his decaying crypt and doing public forums like this? Yeah, he would, except your side assassinates people. Reminder, Hasan's debate opponent was literally shot, which is probably why Asmon is not fucking going out. If anyone wants to learn Hasan's secret, it is empathy maxing. Oh
Yeah, try Jester maxing.
my god. Hell yeah, I love when he goes to college campuses. He always goes in hard on political theory, and you can tell he loves nerding out.
Yo, hun, I think you're a hun. Who doesn't fucking matter? I don't give a shit if your ass came from Andromeda. Get off this nigga balls. Holy fuck, it's embarrassing.
Dude, these college campuses are literal echo chambers of the radical left. Like, clearly, if they support this
No, fuck even that, bro. I'm just like, yo, get off that nigga Hasan's balls. Like, oh my god. Hell yeah. I love when he goes to college campuses. She always goes and show hard in political theory. You get to tell you, oh, it's nerdy. I'm like, yo, god damn it. Like, I know, yo, you actually might be one of the huns or cougs that are flicking your bean to his fucking meat picks. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
out. Dude, these college campuses are literal echo chambers of the radical left. Like, clearly, if they support this level of extremism, there is no sort of critical thinking going on there. Hasan good, Hasan critics usually PDF. I feel like that sums up the mindset of a Hasan viewer. How do you even argue with that? It's just like ooga booga, no? Now click this video or you gotta go to UBC for college, bruh. Yeah.
Get a pass, baby.
Oh, all right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, gang. You better shout out level one of our glorious Slop Kings, though. You know how that gets down, gang. That was...
Click this video or...
Hasan is trying to cancel the Burntpeanut now. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, the OG Slops, you know where it's going to be at, baby. Down in the description. First link, share to love it, of course. Sauce. And yeah, final piece of conjecture real quick, because it was really only Burntpeanut. I guess a little bit about the cheaper reviews, dude, and then the rest of the genre with UBC. Real quick on the Burntpeanut, yeah, Hasan, again, he's just gonna keep fucking slandering people, keep defaming the shit out of them, because again, he'll really get no fucking consequences, because again, his audience of G-Boys, pathetic, ritual, subhuman, homunculoids, will shield him through any fucking controversy. This is exactly why he got away with shocking his dog seemingly fucking twice. So, that's tough works there, right? So anyway, past that, with the with Burntpeanut specifically, right, and like yeah, the whole Israeli fucking like agent thing on the side, yeah, he definitely meant that shit. He does that with everybody, bro. So what about him about Israel? Because obviously that's one of his main, like, you know, the Israel-Palestine conflicts, one of his main things to bring up, grifting within the political commentator. We already know. Why am I not that? What was I about to say? I'm already losing it, bro. That's how you know it'd be too much slops. Oh yeah. And then obviously like him trying to take the fucking John back, bro. Say he was joking, like, yeah, whatever, Hasan, bro. You was not joking for shit, nigga. I ain't going for that. So yeah, and then as far as he goes on like TV reviews, yeah, again, like on the overall situation for TV reviews, they're like, yeah, it sucks that bullshit already happened to him, bro. Life really on some child shit, but Tisby with a Tisby, I ain't gonna lie. But as far as the sign goes, like, yeah, you already know his dumbass will try to get in another fucking dunk, try to get in a W, but he still failed. You know what the fuck he's doing. Anyway, past that part with his on UBC, yeah, all this shit we done seen here, yeah, it's just it's some fucking sharkanery, bro. Like it's like I just gotta get the me said it. Like it's just It's some fucking sharkanery. Like, where is it at, bro? Hold on, let me find it. The charlatan shit, bro. Hold on. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't even see it. I forgot. I'm not even on the screen. Hold on. There we go. Charlatan. Someone who pretends to have skills, knowledge, or qualification they don't actually have to simply fraud or caught others. Yeah, like Hasan is on the charlatan beat, bro. You gotta go to these fucking universities, go to these different events. Like, he just came off a Web Summit where he was at Qatar, bro, and get up and think he's like this fucking paragon of good, bro. He is the right political, you know what I'm saying, commentator, or basically the right political voice that people all need to be listening to, when on the reality side, we all know, again, he's hiding his politics, entry-level political diversionary tactics, and if you really truly listen to him and know what his positions actually are and how radical and extremist he is, I don't even know why the fuck anyone is listening to him in the first place. So, what were we gonna expect? Tough works there. Yeah, hopefully them heads over at UBC aren't too fucking brain rotted. They didn't contract too many brain worms from having to speak, but something tells me it's Coughlin. Other than that, you already know, daily slots, mixing messages always. Crazy works be happening every single day, baby. Especially with heads like Hasan and other heads out in the EHDI plus Cinematic Universe. But all in all, you already know, we do a thing and slot till we drop. Other than that, though, again, you better shout out to the level one of our glorious Slop Kings, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.